Do you have this thought? You're trying to achieve something, or you're trying to become a type of person you wished for, be in sports or be in business, whatever, but you feel that you're not getting close to it. It usually happens in New Year. You promise yourself that you will break the bad habits in this passing year and all the good habits you will begin. This time will be different, you say to yourself. This time you say, I'm going to do the things that I say I will, but anyway, you end up back where you began shortly after and no closer to what you had envisaged. Hey friends, welcome to the channel. In today's video we'll be talking about the book called Atomic Habits by James Clear, so let's get to the point without any further ado. So this video will have 4 sections. The first one will be about 1% rule, the second one will be about valley of disappointment, the third one will be about focusing on systems rather than goals, the fourth one will be about habit loop. So let's get into it. So let's talk about the 1% rule. Let me give you a brief example about this. Imagine a plane flying from New York to Los Angeles, and what will happen if you change the tip of the plane by 3 degrees before it takes off? And if that keeps flying in that direction, then probably it will land somewhere in San Francisco rather than the intended location, which was Los Angeles. So the same goes with our habits as well. Tiny changes can direct the trajectory of our lives in a way which is not even noticeable at the first glance. And far too often we convince ourselves that to achieve something, to achieve massive success, we suppose that it requires massive action, but no, that's not the case. It's all about, tiny change. We expect ourselves to make, a momentous progress quickly, but that's not going to happen. So if you want to achieve success, we should try by small things on a daily basis, which will then compile into something bigger. So let's look into the math in more details. So as you can see, if you get 1% better every day for a year, you will end up to nearly 38 times better. But if you get 1% worse every day, then you will get nearly to 0, which is really bad. So we can say that being 1% better can be related to knowledge or sports, but it depends on your sphere. But when it comes to 1% getting worse every day, it can be related to procrastination, social media stuff, and using it in a bad way, just to distract, just to get some dopamine, then it's really bad for you, because that can compile into something bigger after a long period of time. Like James Clear said, success is the product of daily habits, not once in a lifetime transformations. Let's talk about valley of disappointment. When you start any endeavor in your life, here's what we think should happen. We think that our progress should be linear, but in an actual case, the progress will be exponential. As you can see, this space is called valley of disappointment, because that's the spot where people won't see any progress, even if they are putting much effort on their goal. And this is where people, most people fail and slip back into old routines. But if people keep going, even if there is no tangible result, then, they break that linear line, they will achieve much more. So let's turn our attention to habit loop. So there are 4 steps actually to build any habit. The first one is cue, the second one is craving, the third one is response, the fourth one is reward. So I will explain you, now I will give you a brief description about the brief process on how the habit is, born, we can say. So the first one is cue. It triggers the brain to action on something. So the second one is craving. It provides the motivational force to, act. Response is the action or, process that we perform after the craving. And the reward is the final result that we get. Let's turn this to an example, which is a simple one. Let's imagine, you are studying and you are preparing for your exam, and you are reading a book. But then there is your phone beside your book, and you get a phone buzz, phone notification from somebody, and that's the process. The process when you get that notification, phone buzz, and that's called cue. So the second part, and then what happens? Craving happens. you want to know who sent you that message. You want to know it. And the third one, which is response, you will grab your phone and perform the action, which means you will unlock your phone and see who just messaged you. And the third one and the fourth one is reward. It's what you get. So now, when you read the message from your friend, let's say, the person who sent, and then you get the relief. You don't have that motivation behind it. You just you just then put your phone off and then continue your home task. And there is one habit is created, which is whenever you get the phone buzz, you will try to check it because that will give you the reward, which means pleasure. So that's not a good thing. And I would like to give you some tips on how to make habit loop work for you. The first one is make it obvious. If you want to start any habit, location and the things environment plays a very important role. So if you want to start doing workout more, then you should put your sports clothes next to your bed, or next to your or to the place in your room where it is visible to you all the time and easy to access. But if you put it to a shelf or to the somewhere which is not visible to the hole, then of course you won't start any sooner. So the second tip is make it attractive, which means let's say as we talked about, you want to start to work out more, right? But it's make it attractive means linking or connecting the action you need to do with something you want to do, with the action you want to do, which means if you want to watch a movie, right? If you want to watch a movie, then you can put the movie and you can do it in the gym, which means you can ride the stationary bike and put it somewhere which you can watch, and then you can watch it. You can do both, so you can at the same time watch a movie and train. So the third tip is about making it easy. As I said, if you want to start any habit, it should be easy to achieve, which means there should be few frictions, like we can say less or few frictions, such as the same goes with the workout. Let's continue. You want to go to the gym, right? You want to go to the gym, and if the gym which you want to go is far away from your work or from your home, then you won't go. So which means you should choose the gym which is on your way to home, and then it will be really accessible for you, easy to go, and you won't have any further friction. The tip number 4 is make it satisfying. Any habit that you do, it should be satisfying. And as James Clear said, what is immediately rewarded, repeated. What is immediately punished is avoided. So which means after you went to the gym, you can go to home and do something that you really wanted to do, such as you can eat sometimes sweets, but not always. And you can get something that you should make it satisfying, or you can after you train, you can go to the swimming pool and swim there if you like it. Then the satisfaction will be related to the action, to the habit, and then you will enjoy when you train. So now we can finish our video. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate your time, for devoting your time into this, I guess 10-minute or 15-minute video. I really appreciate it. And I wanted to say, if you liked the video, just put thumbs down. If you didn't like it, put thumbs. Now, if you liked the video, put thumbs up. If you didn't like, put thumbs down, and I won't be upset for this. And this is my first video, if I made any mistakes or something, just accept my apology, and just write about your opinions, and next time I will try to make it better based on your opinion, and let me know which book you want to, which you want me to overview, so I will do my best for that. And once again, thanks for watching. Peace.